If I catch you, what class are you? I said, how many of us have said goodbye to secondary school? You said goodbye to secondary school. Come take a hug. Come take a hug. Sister. After all that you have learned in this retreat, you're adding your to it. I've said goodbye to secondary school. For real. Please let me give you one hug each. One big hug. She scammed me. Bring your head. All right, congratulations. Beyond secondary school, I'd like you to look at your faces very, very well. Share excellent hugs. Capture the moments. Because without mincing words, this might be the last time some of you will see yourselves. I hope you know that. Some of the people we did secondary school together, I've not seen them again since the day we said goodbye. And that's about 30 years ago. Yeah, that's about 30 years ago. I've not seen them since I left secondary school. Yeah, I left secondary school some 30 years ago. Look at me very well. I can see the shock on their faces. 30 years ago. See the face. I like this reaction. Good question. Do I know? How old am I? Do I even know? Maybe my parents lied to me. How old do you think I am? 16, right? I will stone you shoe. I look 30. 14. 29. Yeah. Good. Yes. I suspect you. 47. Bawo. Mommy wa. All right, so I'll leave you to. What? Maybe a little research will be fine. I'll leave that to you. What? Somebody is plotting a graph on top of my age matter. That graph will not work. All right, but basically and very importantly, I'd like you to, can we bring it down? Hello? All right, thank you. Can I continue? All right, thank you. Don't worry, when you start talking, I'll wait for you to be done before I continue. So I can see a lot of you are still talking, so maybe I should just wait. Okay, seems like we're ready. All right, so what was I saying? I'm saying for those of you who are graduating or who have graduated, take pictures, share contacts, make the best of today and this season, because after now, you just might not see yourselves again till God knows when. There are some of my schoolmates that I have not seen till today. Unfortunately, it's even worse for us ladies, because by the time you're 24, 25, you get married, your name changes. So even if we want to look for you online, and I'm putting, there's this my classmate. She was Simbi Tejuo Show. By the time you're putting Simbi Tejuo Show, there's no more Simbi Tejuo Show because she probably married an Igbo man, and she's now Simbi Okechukwu. So she's untraceable. So make the best use of the time you have, and we'll run. So yes, today we're talking on young, pure, and purposeful. What did I say we're talking about? All right. Why are you guys not writing? I've said that I'm suspecting you. You will still come and be my assistant preacher today. So let me tell you, if you disturb while I'm preaching, The penalty is that you come and stand beside me, and then the video man will be videoing us together. So if I move to the right, you move with me. That auntie is still talking. Hello, the auntie in white. Have you graduated? No, the one, yes. You've not graduated and I'm talking and you are talking. I don't understand. If not for smart, I'll just give you back your school fees and send you back home. Well, that, your principal will not want me to do that. They like to see your face. Okay, like I said, if you disturb when I'm talking or when I'm preaching, you come up here and we'll do the work together. So if I turn to the right, you turn. If I turn to the left, you turn. Who is disturbing? I want to catch somebody. Nobody. Are you fearing camera? It's you. It's you. I'm on your case today. You will soon come here. But she's taller than me, so she'll make me look short. No, don't do that. I'm looking for short people that I can bully. So, what are we talking about today? Young, pure, and are there people in this hall? Young, pure, and all right, young, pure, and purposeful. And we have different definitions. Young says having youthful energy, which is what I am seeing here. The energy here is plenty. They can use it to power solar system. They put wire on all your bodies like this. You can power disco. Energy for. Having youthful energy, enthusiasm, and freshness, a willingness to learn and to grow. That I cannot take away from all of you sitting down here, because the only reason you are sitting here is because there is a willingness to grow, there's a willingness to learn, and I could feel the energy from all the way at the back. The energy was giving, seriously giving, okay? And the enthusiasm, that's why somebody could look at me and tell me that I'm 47. I'm not forgiving you. Now. I'm crying for 47, you now say 55. Why are you like that? I'll just carry my bag and go to my house. Now me that I'm 13. Who say, hey? It's you, my mother. Oh, you're standing with me already. Oh, good. I have a P. Oh, yeah. No, you have to go down. I cannot have a PA that is taller than me now. It doesn't work. Just stay like that, till I'm done. All right. Should I forgive her? In fact, because you said no, I will disgrace you. I forgive you. You can go. They say yes. All right, you see, that's the energy we are talking about. The way you said no, the foundation of this house was shaking. So yes, pure. If I catch you, you are short, you will stay here with me. Pure, having clean motives, integrity, sincerity, and good character, free from corruption. I'll give this to all of you on a platter of gold. Even those of you that think that I'm not pure, when you hear the kind of decisions you make, you know that very pure heart. Just say, it's not because the boy said he loved me. That's why I now gave him the phone that my daddy bought for me. He now said he wanted to make a call, and I gave him. See, you see yourself, you see your life. Is that pure mumuriti that is worrying you? You see, you now hear the boy say, since I saw the girl, I've not been able to sleep. Every time I sleep, I'll just be dreaming about her. I think I want to go and peep in the window of the girl's hostel, whether I will see her. Can you imagine? And you know that the school does not allow boys in girls' hostel. But there's something that is shocking you like ogogoro. You just say you want to go. And the innocent purity, no. Because if you're... At least you people supported me. Who was that? I don't know. Who did this? I know that my enemies are more than my enemies in this place. It's you that told him to snap that picture like that. You know that song that says, Otak Boju enemy law is them. You see fine girl like this, you go and put that kind of picture. Azal now. I can't take it. All right, so we go to purposeful. Living with intention, direction, clear goals, working towards meaningful objectives. Now, this I know you have. This I know you have. This you're going to decide if you have. The fact that you are young like me, Oshokpa, we are all young babes and young guys. It's only Pastor Sam that is old here. You have white beard. Me. Pastor Sam is my uncle. You want to deny me? It's my uncle that I senior. Boy, are you not my uncle? But your uncle or you're not uncle. If two of us are walking on the road now, who will they tell good afternoon, sir? It's not be you. All right. So yes, I agree that you're young, no doubt. I agree that you're pure in heart, no doubt. But whether you are purposeful, you are going to be deciding that today. And if we look at our definition of terms, purposeful means living with intention. Okay? So you're going to take your pen and your paper and you're going to write for yourself what is that intention that you are living with. Write it. Your time starts now. Living with intention. What is the intention that is your motivation for living? Do you have? It's not an exam, just write. Purposeful means, hello. Purposeful means living with intention. So, if you are living a purposeful life, it means that you have an intention for why you're existing. Am I correct? So, write it down. It might not be anything great. It might just mean to wake up and make people smile. It's a good intention. Write it. To see to it that I excel in life is a good intention. Write it. If not for any reason, why did you come to school? What's your intention? Why are you not at home? Why are you at STA? Why is it that everybody's on holiday and you're here listening to Pastor Sam every day? There's an intention. Because my parents said I should come. Actually, if you don't want to come, you could feign being sick and they'll take you to the hospital and you'll not be here. So they wanted you to come and you also wanted to come. Living with direction. What's your do you have a clear sense of direction? What's directing you? Write it. Is that I'll come out and check. Now if you write something I like, you just might get a gift. You just might. And if you write something I don't like, I just might never talk to you again. You're not writing, lady. Why? You just turned your head. The lady wearing the crochet shorts that I've been admiring since I stepped in. Why are you not writing? If you don't write, trust me, I'll collect the shorts when I'm leaving. It's a kukuma size me. So, own your shorts by writing. If not, I seize it. Pastor Sam, you remember that NASCO Wafers advert they used to do when we were younger? Oh, now you are coming. Tank. Take that Arubo to your house. All the pepper body people. Are we there? So living with intention, direction, and clear goals. What are your goals? What are those goals that are very clear to you? I know that yes, you have some goals that you're not sure about, but you have some that are very clear to you. One of them is that you must leave STA in a couple of years, whether 1, 2, or 3 years you must leave. Am I correct? So write it. That's a clear goal. Now what you will do after you leave might not be clear, but that you will leave is clear. So that's one of your clear goals. And then working towards meaningful objectives. So you should have at least intention, direction, clear goals, and meaningful objectives. 4. I'm coming down now. Are we ready? If you're done, say I'm done. You're done? Awesome. I better like what I will see before we start World War II. Yes, I'm coming towards you. Put down that leg now. Do you know who I be? Yeah, so can I see what you have? Oh yeah. Where is director? Director, sir. There are some people that you should put your eyes on their body here. Oh. They might build you a new school in future. What's your name, my darling? Shiloh. Shiloh. Be Shiloh. Hey, we are going to Shiloh. Should I show him? Efojusi Shiloh Lara. What have I do to all these people? Okay, can you hear me? Shiloh wants to become a multi-billionaire. Yes. Shiloh wants to become a multi-billionaire. Million. Billion. Billion. That's why I said no and now. See, you see my face. Save it on your heart. So this is beautiful. Shiloh has a very good intention of becoming a lawyer. She's motivated to be a billionaire, and she wants to have a very strong faith in God. Now this is excellent. So she has something that is pushing her when she sleeps and she wakes up and people are playing with wires and cables. Will she join them? No, she ain't gonna join them because wires and cables will not make her become a lawyer. Am I correct? So when she sleeps and wakes up and food and nutrition people are making amala and cake or whatever, will she join them? Azalna. She will not join them, Joe. You know, but she wakes up and they're saying they're having a government class, they're having debates, they're having English classes. She'll definitely join them because that takes her in the direction that she's headed. So this is beautiful, Shiloh. Great job, Chopnoku. Awesome. Who next? Awesome. You're ready? Okay. I know she will not be ready. Oh, ring Kokoko. Hear me, my life. How did you get here? You said you're ready. Okay, let's see. Sign of the cross will not change what is there now. You have already written it. Is your name Darasimi? What's your name? You want to meet with God? That's not what you wrote here. I remember one song go. Pastor, I remember that song now. Say, nobody won't die, but they won't go heaven. And you wrote it here. You want to meet with God? Are you ready? She's not even ready. Okay, but I know that's not what you mean. She loves to be diligent. She loves to be a person with charisma and dignity. You look it. One A. Tell us what A. No, know your enemies. Know your enemies. Know your enemies. To make people smile. Oh, you really did make me smile because you've been smiling all day. And to be an entrepreneur, fantastic, super fantastic. I like that. She's been smiling since I've been watching her. Maybe she doesn't smile every day, but at least for today, she has been smiling. And she's even still smiling. Oh yeah, show me your own. You did not write. And you're harassing somebody that writed. Eh? Did she not write it? She wrote it. See? She wrote it. I read it. And she agreed with me. If you say, hey, that English is not corrected, bring your own, let us saw. Whether you see that paying my school fees, you will tell me. Me that I went to Igbo Grammar School, you think I went to STA? STA letting spoke English. The school that I go to, even if you speak in Yoruba, they will mark it. If you don't like it, go. But I've seen for the girls, I've not seen for any of the gentlemen. Do we have any gentleman who's ready? Nah, Pepe body. Oh, they are perfect gentlemen. You don't have to believe it, but it is true. Hello, young man, can I? You want to disgrace me now? After I've supported you people. Are you in my life? There is no man's that have written anything. And you people are shouting for my English. Did you write? Oh yeah, Baba, only bread, bring it. It's for him. Brought it now. You did not wrote. Apes, Adiola is Adiola a man's. This one say ways to resist peer pressure. Is it in this class we're having that? You didn't write it, you. Who wrote something? Oh, interesting. So all the guys clearly didn't write anything. Did you write something? No. Wow. Interesting. Okay. So I'm just going to assume that I came here to talk to the ladies, and I'll just face the ladies and continue my conversation. That's because I don't want to be heartbroken. All right. So thank you very much, ladies. I appreciate the efforts. Young men, catch up. Young, pure, and purposeful. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about a young person who is energetic, enthusiastic, and has a willingness to grow, who has clean motives, integrity, sincerity, and good character that is free from corruption. And that's because we're believing that at this stage of your life, you're still in your formative stage, so we cannot say that you are inherently corrupt. I mean, over time, we'll begin to see the fruits that you have planted, and the harvest begins to show. But for now, it's okay to give you a clean slate. I remember when I gained admission into the university, and one of my friends who I met there, at the time was in 300 level. So I was, now university style of result has changed. Back then, they used to paste results on the wall. Yeah, but don't worry, don't write your name, but they write your matric number. I remember my matric number then was 61336, 0203 61336. So, yeah, my year of admission was 2002. So they'll write your 0203, your matric number, then your results. Okay? So you get, and I was passing as a new entrant, and I was seeing E, D, F, like, okay, why are people having this kind of results? Are they not reading? What did they come to school to do? Is it not just to read and pass? And in Joke's words, say, Uche, see, every fresher is a first-class student. Hello, are we together? The young lady in white. Auntie, how far now? How far? And Joke said to me that every fresher is a first-class student. The day you enter university, you receive a bill of 5.0 results. Okay? It is whether you will defend that 5.0 till you graduate that is the battle you are fighting for. So if at the end of 100 level, your GP becomes 1.9, you know that you have gone from 5.0 to 1.9. So you begin to decline and decline and decline, while some sustain the 5.0, so it really does depend, okay? So what am I saying today? Today I'm giving all of you a bill of 5.0, assuming that all of you are not corrupt. Somebody said, so you are already like 2.5. Okay, so I'm giving all of you a bill of they are not corrupt, they are young people, they are fresh, they are pure. So, but like I said, you're going to defend that with your purpose, your intention, your goals, and your objectives. Next, please. Next slide. Okay, so basically, can you all see this? Okay, I'll believe so. If you can't see it, come. There are 4 eras of the life of every human being. We have every life moves through 4 distinct seasons, each with its own energy, demand, and divine assignment. The first stage of your life is childhood to adolescence, where you hardly take, every other person gets blamed for everything you do. You say no, let me tell you why. God forbid in Jesus' name, okay? But if, let me see who I can call that will not be an offense. Okay, I know Tochukwu. Tochukwu is my boy. So if Tochukwu peradventure impregnates a girl today, I already said God forbid, that was where I started from, right? What do you think people will say? Thank you! If Papa no train and wear, the mother must be useless. How can a small boy like this? Do you see what I'm saying? They exonerate the concubinity and then blame the innocent mother that went to Ozu. Shey na mama open zip for him. Abi was it the father that helped him to toast the girl? Abi when they were saying, meet me in the corner of the bush, were they there? He's the one that did the deeding. Now they are not blaming somebody that knows nothing about it. As how now? But you see, that's the era where a lot of us are, and it's a stage of life. I remember, Akiami will be here, probably hear this and laugh at me. We had our family friends come to stay with us for some time, and I was working on my laptop in my small house. I left my laptop on the floor of my parlor, my house, and I went to my kitchen. By the time I came back, one son of man that was 3 years old said that there was scarcity of bouncing castle. And bounced on my laptop. By the time I opened the laptop, you know now, the deed have been did. And the father of the child looked at me and said, you will not shake the laptop here. You see, that's this stage where nobody takes responsibility for what they do. People just excuse you as komomo she, omodeni, ededariji, you know. Now we're on holiday. Most mothers are already crying and shouting. How many of you saw that video of a child climbing fridge and the fridge fell down? Who do you think they will blame? The mother. Where was she? Hello? It's me, was she? It's me that said you should climb up. Maybe the mother even went to make indomie for the child. And the child felt, Tower of Babel, let me climb up. And the mother will be blamed. At this stage, your parents get the blame for almost everything you do. If anything happens in this school, the first thing they will say is, where was the principal? Where was the director? And you wonder, it is this director that told the child, go and do that thing. It's not the child that think it in his brain and go and perform the performance. They have jumped from there. You see? You see what I am saying? Energy go is shackling them. They are trying Gaza. You jump from that place down here. This takes something like Colorado. But at the end of the day, the blame will go to the school. You need to be security conscious. Children can do anything. Children can do anything. Really? Why do you not empty the money in your account and give me if you can do anything? You don't need to think in the direction of good things. Give me your money. It's a good thing. Your father asked her, bring the car key, dash me. It's a good thing. No, you will not think that one. And they will say you don't have sense. You have sense. Plenty of it. Especially you that are looking at me like this. Okay? But that's the stage of your life where you're really exonerated for almost anything you do. And to a very large extent, your parents make decisions for you. So you might just say to your mom, oh, I want to cut my hair. And she says, no, you can't cut your hair. You need to do this. And that's it. Or you say to your dad, Daddy, can't you just go to Canada? He said, I don't have money for Canada. Don't disturb me. And that's the end. So because a lot of the major action points in your life or decisions are taken by your parents, you're largely exonerated. But you know what? This is where you are right now. Here we are. But after this stage, you get to the middle adulthood and to the late adulthood. However, you can't say it. And body is sweet. If you are not there, why are you in SS class? How do you? But we don't have just SS1 here now. SS1, how old are you? excuse me, child abuse na one more day na that one padà sí primary school. You are 12 and you are in secondary. Please, hold on. We need to settle some things. Did they not do like this before they come to this school? They don't do that. I want to buy me so evil. We don't do that here. I am in my life when I was in the shite. Before I go to school, you will do like this. If your hand did not touch your ear, wallah, you will not start primary school. You will dead there. God bless you that you are kunkuru sambere and your hand is not rich. You will be 10 years. If your hand don't reach, you will not go. Yes, please. Please go ahead. No, come on. Stand up. I want to see your face. I know how to fight back. Okay? You did not hear me. I say even if you are 10 years old, you will not go. Your hand will touch your ear like this. If not, even if it is the pempe, it has to touch. It's a level of maturity that we need. Because again, we used to walk to school. Almost, in fact, but I used to say that, I'm Gen Beta, so let's come. Those millennials and those people before them, those people, they all used to walk to school. Oh, sorry, director, did your parents used to drop you off at primary school? If you even have shoes because you are Ajebo, you go waka. Some of them don't even have shoes. They'll come now and be forming steez on steez and wearing designer shoes. We know them. When they went to school in those days, his leg, they will now call each other. Taye, are you ready? You now see them going like Agani Baga, 30 of them trekking together. But that's really how it was. It was a community of people who really wanted to go to school, and they all went together and came back together. And that's why you see that I give it to their generation. They have a stronger bond in terms of friendship, communal living, commitment, and all, because they basically did life together. And then they went to many schools. So you just see that almost everybody in Ikorodu, they have only one school, Ikorodu Grammar School. So there was that strong bond. Unlike today where in a compound, 4 children are going to 5 different schools. But back then, once you're within the school age, you know that you're going to the same school. So you all will go together and you all will come back together. Okay, so lucky you, kiddos. And then we get to the middle adulthood where you're supposed to start showing workings. Like plants. Today like this now, can just carry corn and plant it. The corn has no responsibility of its own. Somebody will take it, somebody will plant it, somebody will water it. When there is grass, one woman being will still remove the grass. You are the corn, you are growing. You don't know that you can remove grass by yourself. You don't know that you will keep the grass around you. But no, it's you. You are the corn. The mother will put you in school. She will pay your school fees. She will bring water for you. She will still bring clothes for you. Holiday, she will still come and pick you. This one will still say, I don't like my glasses. I want one that is photochromic. They will still buy it. Hello, Dora, I don't know anything. If I catch you, today is me and you. You must come and sit down. I'm waiting for you. Like that. And everything just gets done for the plant because it's just the plant in its growing stage. However, there's an expectation. Am I correct? So we do expect that having planted, having watered, having withered, you've done the gardening and everything, when it is time for harvest, is there an expectation? Is there an expectation? Yes. I do expect that because I'm planting, watering, tending the garden and all, I expect a bountiful harvest. And I'd have said to my friends, guys, I want to go and harvest my corn garden. Bring out your pots, bring out your monies, you'll buy from me. But if I get to my garden and my harvest is lean and there is nothing to write home about, I get disgraced and then I get to suffer in my middle adulthood and my late adulthood. So right now, we're all in our planting season. Some of us said, no, we're still in our childhood and adolescence. Beautiful. However, because times are changing, your adolescent stage has met you in a secondary school, it also means that you start taking responsibilities like you are in your early adulthood. That's why I was seeing the hair on some of you's head. I say, who is that person that say you are 12 years old? Raise down your hand, let me see. If you are 12, stand up, please. 12, stand up. Stand up. I want to celebrate you. Celebrate grace, celebrate grace, celebrate grace, celebrate grace, celebrate grace. You are 12. As people are giving them too much food in this school now. You excuse sir. How can she be 12 now? Look at me, look at no. Sorry, I want to change my age. I'm 9. Me, I am 9. If you are 12, sister, kilo day. It's because of camera. Now, if I remove this thing, you will see what is under my head. You know that I'm even 6 years old. It's koroba back. You are doing attach extension. What's the name of your style? Ibai. Some of them are doing boho braids at 12. Boho. Okay, you do boho at 12. No. And you say you will not take responsibility of somebody that is buying boho until you will take it. Sit down. Let's get it straight. Going forward, you are 18 years. So long as, so long as boho braid can hungry you, I can wear glasses, I can do attachments, and I wear chain, you wear chain. I wear trousers, you wear trousers. I wear jeans, you wear jeans. I fix knee, you fix knee. My own one I'm even for your own is still complete. I do attach, you do attach. Responsibility carry straight up. So you are not in a stage where somebody is going to take responsibility for you anymore because you have outgrown that stage. So you receive double promotion. Clap for yourselves. Clap, 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 clap. Yes. So long as you are enjoying the benefits of adulthood, baby girl, you are going to take the responsibilities that comes with adulthood. If you don't want to do that, remain a child and be a child. Oh yeah. How now? You want to chop 18 years food, but you don't want to work 18 years work. An adult will go to a salon and use 15,000 to do hair. You too will go and use 15,000 to do. Where have you worked? How much is your salary? So if you got to do age of 15,000, you got to work the work. Yours. So what am I saying? That you're 12 and sitting down here does not mean that you're going to be placed in this O1 category, because life has catapulted you above that. So congratulations to you. You received double promotion in life. Clap if you want to clap. It comes with responsibilities. All right. So for our conversation today, we're going to be majoring on early adulthood, starting from 16. But some of you are now younger than that, so we're going to start from 12. So thank you. The next slide, I'm going to adjust it to 12. So, early adulthood, our second era. Who wants to read? You're the one that called her. You're the one that read. All stand. Now. Lion. No, it's not Lion. It's the person that calls. It's not Zion. It's the person that calls Zion. Babylon. Stand up. What's your name? Ma? Carrot. Of course, I heard she said Harriet. Okay, Harriet, please read what's on the board. Can you see it clearly? I'm sure you can. Oh, thank you. Let's have it. Ma? I know that you are in STA, it's Ajebo school, but read like you are in Igbo Elerin. One by one, let's hear you. Thank you. Let's go. Carrots, bangbe Mike. Give me. She's reading like Ajebo. I have a fellow Ajepako here. She will read for me. All right, her mic is working. Let's go. Second era.
The era of greatness energy.
I told you. I spot my type when I see us. Go.
The era of greatness energy, contradiction and strength, where being young, pure and purposeful matters most.
Go ahead, please.
Let no one despise your youth, but be an example to the believers in word, in conduct, in love, in spirit, in faith, in purity.
Yeah, that's from the book of. Not see the Bible there. You did not see First Timothy there.
1 Timothy
Chapter what? First Timothy chapter 4 verse 12. Thank you very much, Oluwatomisin. Let's put our hands together for her. All right. Here, Paul was talking to a young man that is like you and I, who wants to come and sit down here. And Paul was saying, listen, you might be 12. Hello? Thank you. Paul was saying you might be 12, you might be 11, you might be 13, you might be 16, you might be 17. But let no man despise your youth. Don't let anybody tell you, you are just a child, you cannot do it. What's wrong with you? Why are you always behaving like this? You don't know you are a child. No. Let anybody know shepe. Because if you can sope, you can shepe. And then it says, be an example to believers in word. So it means that even from your 11, 10, 12, people can hear the things you say and know that, oh, I kind of think that guy is a Christian. Have you seen the way he talks in class? I know there are some of you who preach in your class, who talk to people. There's no anybody like that here. Oh, Pastor Sam. It's okay. They say there is nobody here that used to preach in the class. Yeah. You used to preach in your class. I don't even have what it takes to believe you. When I gave assignment, did you do it? I said, write your mission. Did you write? Disobedient preacher. Okay? So, but I know that there are people who, if they even ask you so if they say that we need 2 people to represent the school in terms of moral decency, or we need 2 people to go and preach on behalf of the school somewhere. Some of you will have 2 people you can pick. Am I correct? You don't have anybody you can pick. It's a lie. She said like this, half and half. So it means that, you know people that you can spot, which is fine. In conduct, in love, in spirit, in faith, in purity. So it means that Auntie, it's like you want to come and stay with me. I'm preaching, you are preaching. How many people would they hear? Okay, so it means that no matter your age, there's an expectation of you as a child of God. Okay? It's not going to be a case of, my father is a pastor, me, I'm still a child. No. We need to start saying it, because by your fruits, we shall know you. By the things you say, by the way you behave, by the things you do. You know, someone just came here to say hello to you guys. And when Pastor Sam was telling me about the person, he said from when he was in GSS 1, he used to build stuff. He'll build stuff, he'll put lights. So even from when he was 12 or 11 or 10, he already had an inkling to where he was headed. That this guy got to be either an architect or an engineer or a builder or something, because it shows. Okay, for those of you who probably want to be doctors, will probably be finding that you just like to help people when they are sick. I have a daughter of mine that I knew that she was a born nurse, because once you are hot, you are feeling hot, should I bring paracetamol for you? Do you feel like vomiting? She was a natural nurse. So knowing that she's going into nursing was just like knowing that a fish would swim in water. So some of us are naturally like that, and it should show from when you're young. It shouldn't be a case of, now that I am old, let me now decide what I want to do. No, it should be from now. Okay, let's run. So early adulthood, Thou carriest them away as with a flood. That's what the Bible says. They are asleep in the morning. They are like grass which groweth up. In the morning it flourisheth. And this is your morning. This is the time when you are probably going to be the finest as girls. This is the time when you are probably going to be the most daring as guys. Hello guys, are we together? The man in yellow. How far now? You know, right now you are very daring. They tell you cannot run this field in 2 minutes. Say, I can run it. Oh yeah, let's try. You want to run. Okay? As a girl, you wake up, the first thought in your head is, how do I look? Let me look at the mirror. This is the now that you can do all that. Because when responsibility hits you in the next stage of life, it is somebody that will be telling you did not pack your, you say, I did not even notice. But now you will notice. Okay? So it says that in the morning it flourisheth and groweth up. But in the evening it cuts down and it withers. Why? Why will it cut down in the evening? Why will it wither in the evening? Why? If you have the whole morning to yourself, come, pretty. I need you to just do something for me. Doesn't she look so pretty? Come. Aww. Okay. Come. Awesome. So what would make a person to flourish in the morning? I'm talking to you. So what will make a person to flourish in the morning and then wither and get cut down in the evening? Sani. Look at it. In the morning it flourisheth and groweth up. So it means that it is growing, it is flourishing. And then suddenly something happens. And then in the evening it is cut down and it withers. What could have happened? Take. No, say it. No. You got it. I'm very serious. You got it. You got it. Ma, please, I'm not good at mic. Please, ma. Okay, don't tell anybody. Just say it. Just say it now. Oh yeah, better talk quick and go back and talk into my time. Okay. We did that here now. Okay, sorry. They didn't plant it very well. All right, she said they didn't plant it very well. Thank you very much. Clap for her, please. So it means that in the morning, when you had the opportunity to plant, in the morning, when you had the opportunity to nourish, it felt like he was growing, it felt like he was flourishing. But at the end of the day, we realized that the planting wasn't well done. Something happened. Maybe the plant took a detour. It took a wrong direction. He made a wrong decision. And then that decision affected its evening when it is in the late adulthood. And then the psalmist says, teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. The King James Version will say, teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. It means that for every day that you are growing, there's an expectation of wisdom. That is why, hello? That is why 2 plus 2 will not always be 2 plus 2. That is why a child in nursery school will tell you, we used to do maths in our school. And somebody in SS3 will be like, maths is very difficult. Say, maths is not difficult though. In our class, we used to do maths. I can't even write 1 to 200. And they will say, 1, 2, 3, 4. I always used to carry first in maths. Alabidi maths. And then you are already talking algebra, simultaneous equation, and all those things. The x, looking for x that is not missing. They say 2x plus y equals to 48. Find x. You don't see x there. You know the one that wrote it there. I don't understand. The x is there now. Take it. But no, they say I should go and find what I did not keep. Am I the one that kept x? So it means that there's an expectation of you at your young age, which is showing you are blossoming, you are shining, you are growing, but there's an expectation of you in your old age that will be determined by how you managed your young age. And some of us are not managing our younger ages very well. Unfortunately, it's going to affect our old age. But nobody they tell person. They know they tell person. When he said, everybody go japa. So whatever you're planting today, the friendship you're keeping today, the classes you are missing today, the assignments you are skipping today, the scriptures you are not attending to today, the chapel time you are escaping from, you are planting. Very soon to be harvest time. Next slide, please. Slide manager, Alpha. All right. It says what defines early adulthood. It begins at 16, 17 and runs to it carries the greatest amount of energy, contradictions. How many of us agree that at this stage of our life we have a lot of contradictions? Yes or no? What's contradictions? All right. Who is in SS3 here? All right. What's contradiction? Can anybody help us? What is contradiction? Chain. No, contradictions. Yes? Speak up, what are contradictions? Wow. Me, I will not tell SS3 person what contradiction is. I did not say contraception, so I said contradictions and stress of any era. Contradictions basically means things that are blurry, a bit confused. It's not A, it's not B, it contradicts each other. Like you did this for the right reason, somebody sees it for the wrong reasons. It can be A or B and all that. So a lot of confusions, okay? At this stage of our lives, we have a lot of confusions. You do something, somebody wonders, why did you do it? Why did you not do it? And it looks like our actions are contradicting each other, okay? So you have a lot of contradictions, a lot of confusions, and a lot of stress. Do we agree that we have a lot of stress in this our era? Yes. So you meet a young man, he tell you, I'm tired. I'm stressed. I'm having mental health issue. I feel depressed. I'm bored. All sorts of things just happening in this era of your life. It is not strange, okay? So when you feel that way, do not think that you are alone, because that's exactly what it is. And it is exactly where young, pure, and purposeful is tested. Your young energy is tested. Your pure hearts are tested. Your purposeful life that you claim to be living are tested over and over again. Maybe you say you have a pure heart. Let me try you, whether you will not fall. You see, that's when you begin to see. Our pastor would always say that it is innocent girls that get pregnant, because they get tested and then they fall yakata like pack of cards. All right, next please. We need to run. All right, so there are 5 demands of early adulthood. Tell me if this fits into your lifestyle, or if this fits into you right now. The pursuit of ambitions. Am I correct? Can you see the board? The chase for your dreams, your careers, and your callings, whatever you think God is calling you into. Is this the season of your life right now? Are these happening to you right now? Yes. You are in school, you are chasing your dreams, you want to have good scores, you want to have good grades, you want to graduate in class and style. You are looking at the lady that came up here was asking, you want to be a police officer, you want to be a teacher. This is that era of your life where you are deciding, what do I want to become? And they are thinking, in all of this, what will God have me do? You are asking, I don't know my purpose in life. I'm praying, God, I don't want to do what God does not want me to do. So a lot of issues, it's like your head has barbed wire. Everywhere, right? You are finding your, okay, maybe not you right now, first job. Yes, some of you will actually find your first job, because you're lucky that you're here in Nigeria. If you're not in Nigeria, as soon as if you happen to japa and you are going for college abroad, as you are colleging, you are working. It is here that you are going to school and your parents are the one paying your school fees. You know, for those abroad, while they are schooling, they are working as well. You are looking for, a lot of you will soon start looking for your first home very soon, because you gain admission into school, whether it's Covenant University, it's UI, it's Unilag. For the first time in your life, you are living outside your parents, okay? Your place in the society. Nobody is telling you this is what you should do or this is what you should not do. So by yourself, you are beginning to define yourself. Where is my place? Am I going to join a school fellowship? Do I want to be an usher? Am I going to join life band in school? Or, am I going to be in SUG? Do I want to be my departmental head? You're beginning to find your place. You're beginning to find your calling. This is that area where you are. Of course, some of you are thinking courtship. I know some boys are already deceiving some girls that, don't worry now. It's not like I just want to be your boyfriend. I will marry you in future. Let's just start now. Loriro. So marriage, parenthood. We said that this age starts from 16 to 45. So it cuts across. Is at that same stage you are having friendships, networks, and community. I heard me tell you that make friends, keep numbers, because after now you might not see some people again. And then you're establishing positions, solid standing in the adult's life. It starts from now. All of these are wiring in your head, contradicting one another. Do I chase my dreams, or should I just try to befriend? Should I be a doctor first, or should I marry first? Well, it's just doing like this. And there is so much going on in your life right now. Let's move, sir. All right, hold on. And at this stage, a lot of these things come in phases, and then you have to make strong decisions. You have to be disciplined enough to decide how you want to go and what you want to do. Because some of them will come with cutting corners. Some of them will become habits over time. Some of them will be a case of, I cannot read. Let me just carry expo and pass and go. Because now these are the times you are making such decisions. You are deciding your place in the society. Some of them will come with, I cannot come and be working. Kilo she, settle somebody and let them do it for me. Because it's that stage of life. We're writing WAEC. Some people are studying so hard to write. Some people are paying so hard to pass. There is always alternatives, and most of these alternatives, whether you like them or not, they come as sins. Should I wait to get married before having sex? Should I just have a boyfriend and be doing? Nobody will cuckoo know. After all, when I'm ready, I will now stop. Some of you are saying, please, I don't want to smoke. Don't smoke. What is it? Smoke is only small. It's for big boys. Just take small ice. You will feel high. Some are saying, no, I will not do it. Some are saying, just do it only once and move on. Sometimes it also makes you feel like you are in charge when you do these things that are wrong. Sin looks like, I'm the one that did it. Nobody forced me. Some people are already planning, the day I will have first sex. Once I get into 100 level like this, I don't want to go to 100 level and they will think I'm a virgin. So I want to go like I just see. All of these things are going on in your head. And you're thinking that you're in charge until you watch this video. Please play. The first video. Ew, Chimo, how did you get here? Sam, how far? It's not playing. Okay. But we watched it. Anyway, the video basically was saying that sin makes you feel like you are in charge of your life. Okay? It makes you feel like I was the one that decided to smoke. I was the one that decided to lie. I was the one that decided to have sex. I was the one that decided to do this. And then you generally feel like you are in charge. I was the one that decided to drink. So you feel like you are in charge. But you will not know how bad it has become until the day you now decide to stop. Maybe you are in charge. If you are in charge of something, you can start and you can stop. Am I correct? But you get to a point where you now decide to stop and realize that you cannot stop. Thank you. So you get to a point where that thing that you have been doing and you are feeling like you are the one that's in charge, you are the one that's doing it, you now decide to say to yourself, I don't even want to do this thing again. Let me just stop. And then you realize that it is not as easy as it is or as it seems. So stopping is not easy. Starting is easy. Then you realize that you are not really in charge. Sin has taken charge of your life. And then you begin to find your way back to God, because it's only God that can help you stop it. Meanwhile, you should have started the God habit ever since. You wouldn't have had an issue stopping. Which is why we're saying, now that you are young, pick your habits, pick your purposeful, pick your pure, pick your young. Decide what you want to do before you will feel that you are the one doing it, but you don't realize that you are under the control or under an influence and you are already addicted. Some of you, if you even say good morning, we'll check our watch. Because even your good morning cannot be true. You have lied to the point that lie is your second nature. Next, please, let's move. So, we said that in this season, your energy peaks, your ambition peaks, your potential peaks. God designed this era for impact, not for waiting. And that's very important. God designed this era of your life for you to do things, for you to use that energy, for you to have an impact, for you to, have grand slides. But unfortunately, some of us are using it to wait. You want to wait until you are old before you start doing something. You want to wait until you graduate before you start doing something. But this is the era where you have the most energy. This is the era where you can influence any decision making a whole lot. If you see, even when old people have companies and when they want to employ people, they employ young people because they don't have the energy to get it done. You want to employ drivers, you're looking for young drivers. You want to employ social media managers, you're looking for young people. People who have the energy, the zeal, the tenacity to push. And they are here sitting down. However, they are all waiting till when they are 30 before they will start. By that 30, eti darugbo. By that 30, you are already getting tired. By that 30, you are getting weak. By that 30, you are no more as energetic to run as you would have done. So this is the time I'm charging you right now to do that which is coming to your mind. As I'm speaking, some of you are thinking, maybe I could do this. Yes, you can. Play it by an adult. Play it by your parents. You can. Who says you cannot be the youngest person to build a ship or do something productive? I was coming here this morning and I was thinking of my vehicle papers, if they had expired, and I was just very upset. And I said to myself, can't there just be an app that can be reminding you of when your vehicle papers are expiring? The same way as women, we now have period checkers. So you don't have to be checking calendar. Your phone will just beep, next week, get ready, and you're fine. So, and these are things that a lot of you can do, but you are waiting. Waiting for who? There are so many things that you can do right now that you'll be adding value, but you are waiting. Waiting for what? Some of you have phones. You press that phone from morning till night and you will not gain anything from it. It will just steal your time. Meanwhile, you can use that same phone to use AI to create things that are fantastic. So what are you doing with this, your prime era? What are you doing? Let's move, please. Okay. Guarding your heart is the hard in this era is the hardest, which is what we have talked about. This is the time when sin throws shades at you. Everybody is advertising their market. Nakedness is advertising. Cloth is advertising. Igbo is advertising. Colorado is advertising. Church is advertising. Prostitution is advertising. There's even Olosho app. If you go to the Olosho app, you see the age range of the people. Small girls and small boys. What are you looking for in Olosho app? Nítorí Ọlọ́run. Whereas there are also apps that help you decide the courses to study in the university. Your 200 level courses, if you go online, you will find them, you can start. What choices are you making? Before WAEC, there are apps online that will set WAEC questions for you, just like WAEC questions, and you can work with it. Everybody is selling their markets. Which one are you buying? So the decisions are yours to make. Make those hard decisions now, so that when you get to the era that you are waiting for, you'll be able to rest. But if you don't make the decision now, if you get used to waiting, even when you are now old, you will still be waiting because you have created the habit to always wait. He says, how can a young person stay on the path of purity? By living according to your word. By living according to the word of God, you will stay on that path and you keep going. You will learn hard work, you learn diligence, you learn dedication, all of this just simply by following the path of righteousness. But of course, it is very narrow. So everything is going left, right, and center, and your head is going blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, what decisions have you made? Let's run, please. Early adulthood is when you find your place in the society, form a family, build your position, purpose turns ambitions, and ambitions become assignments. That is it. If you start now, over time, you watch it grow. Like we said, when you plant, you water every day. As you keep watering, it keeps growing. Somebody says if you can stay long enough in the place of one assignment, it becomes a monument. If I'm putting one block today, 1 block tomorrow. By the time I put 10 blocks and I get tired, I walk away. Have I built a house? No. But if I stay there consistently, putting the blocks, 1 block per day, 1 door tomorrow, 1 paint tomorrow, in no time, I'll have a whole building to my name. But what we have with a lot of us is, you put 2 blocks today, I'm tired, your block is boring, you move. You put water tomorrow, I'm tired, water is depressing, you move. At the end of the day, you've scattered everywhere, but you've owned nothing. So you need a high level of intentionality to scale through. It says, for I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Is it not where you are somewhere you will collect? If you are not somewhere, how do you collect a future? How do you collect a hope? Let's move very fast, please. And now it looks like, okay, I understand what you are saying, but do we have examples of people who have done this? Oh yes, we have both in the scriptures and we have even in our physical lives today. In the scriptures, we have a young man called David who learned simply by going to tend his father's sheep. He did not go to a soldier school. There was no military school. There was no training ground. All he did was to consistently tend his father's sheep. Carry the sheep to the bush, give them water, come back. Carry them to the bush, give them grass, come back. But that consistent assignment that he was doing back and forth, he had learnt discipline, he had learnt a lifestyle, he had learnt to fight, he had learnt to show up when necessary, he had learnt not to sleep, because he knows that if I sleep, the sheep will die. He has learnt leadership. He learns to be king, to rule people by ruling animals. Because he knows that these animals, if I don't go, they will die. So that by the time he became king, he will follow them to the battlefield. He didn't stay back to say, I am the king, you people should go and fight. He had learned that discipline over years, and we saw it show. We saw Josiah, the king that led the nation, at the age of 8. So for those of you that claim that you are 12 and you feel young, Josiah was younger than you. We saw Mary, the mother of Jesus, who God himself was able to entrust the birth of the Messiah himself, because over time she had proven herself to be trustworthy. We have people who lived a very pure life, even in dirty societies. First of all was Joseph, who was at Potiphar's house. See, babe, hot babe. He's not just a woman, no, Potiphar's wife. So hot, so sexy, so snazzy. Hot babe. Before you, free of charge, and he was able to run away because he has proposed in his heart that he was going to live a pure life. So when we say you should live in purity, it's not because they think it's easy. People have done it before. People are doing it now. People will still do it after you. Do you want to run with the masses, or you want to be outstanding? You will have to decide what you want. Daniel, who refused to eat the king's food despite all the pressure. Samuel, who built a lifetime of godly character from his childhood. We used to sing back then, Shemila Morere be Samuel. Because your name is Samuel, you are quick to sing. Okay? But you see that we have godly examples. Pastor Sam is here. When he started coming to this school, he was not yet married now. He was a young chap when he started coming here. And he's still coming. So if you don't even have examples to follow, look at them. You are saying, when Pastor Sam started coming to STA to teach and nurture people, he was a single somebody, bloodily single. He didn't even have a babe. But God pitied him and gave him. People who live purposeful lives. Nehemiah built the fence despite fierce opposition. The Bible told us that as they were building, they held their armor with one hand, they were building with another hand. So it will not always come easy. So when you say, they don't even know that it's not easy. This is our generation. There was no generation where it was easy. All of us faced it. It's just that the level of what you are facing is different per time. We did not have phones. So we suffered a lot of trust issues. You have phones. You can tell your mom, Mommy, I'm coming in 5 minutes. I'm here. There is traffic. And they'll say, okay. We didn't have phones. So if they expect you to be back by 4 and you come back by 8, they go don't beat you before you say there was traffic. And there's no way to confirm it. Now, if you say there is traffic, your mother will ask you, where are you coming from? You say from Ikorodu to Yaba, send location, and they will see that is true, there is traffic. There was no location. Whether you are in traffic or not, they will beat you for coming late. So we all had our issues. Esther positioned for a time such as this, she risked everything. I mean, we all know the story of Esther, the first model, like we say, but it was not in peace. It was in chaotic time. Paul, who turned the whole life to what God's calling after Christ. It was not an easy something. There was none of these people who had it on a platter of gold. There was none of these people who served Jesus like this. No, there was no Sisi Onike. They all went through hell. You can imagine Esther's fate when she was going to the king and thinking, if he rejects me like this, what happens to my people? We will all die. But she still had to go. So what's that thing that is holding you back? What's that challenge? What's that fear? What's that impediment? I really want to do this thing, but I don't know if it will work. Try it. Esther didn't know if the king was going to accept her. She just went. Nehemiah was not sure they were going to build that fence, but they just started. Paul, we all know the story of Paul. He went through all sorts, yet he kept on going. And but for Paul, you and I will probably not be here today. So what is that thing that God is placing in your heart? What is that ambition that you think, I want to do this, but nobody has done it in our house before? They will not say my own is too much like this. Start it. You'll be shocked that a lot of people are waiting for you to start for them to be able to move on with you. Let's run, please. He's also not playing. Move. He's not playing. Is he playing? Move. So yes, pursuing your ambitions and aspirations. Let nothing keep you afraid. If it comes to your mind, if it is positive, if it is godly, pursue it. Bring your energy into this season. If all of you come together to decide that there is something you want to do, you will do it without thinking, because there is so much energy. Guard your motives. Success can corrupt, which is very true, because you get to a point where you now feel that we can do it. Only all of us, we did all these things, we can do more. And then your mind begins to tell you, I can do without my parents after I'm already getting it. I can do without my friends after all I've made it. No, guard your motives, because at the point where you begin to succeed, if you are not putting all your trust in God, pride begins to set in. Selfishness begins to set in. Greed begins to set in. You begin to see yourself as better than others. Superiority complex begins to drive you. And then the people who grew up with you, the people who you did life together, you begin to see them as second-class citizens. So be sure that in your pursuit of success, you are still God-centered. Let God define your ambition. This is very important, because you see a lot of people say, that man is so kind, he always gives people things. The question is, why? Why is he giving you? There's a man in your neighborhood, he's always buying things for you. Why? He likes you, or he's raising you as sheep for slaughter, so that when you are fine enough, he can drag you into his room and collect dividends for all his investments. All right, let's run. So bring your energy into every new connection, especially for those of you who are graduating, you're leaving school, you're going to another school. The person you will need to become might be waiting for you in that space. So when you get there, don't go timid, don't go quiet, don't go, I don't like talking. Like this, my pretty lady, I called you to say something and you're all laughing on me. It's beautiful because I'm in the mood. But I can tell you that if I'm in my business space and I call you and you're not answering, I'll move on to the next person. I was patient with you, trying to make you talk, because here I did not come as a business person, I came as a minister. You understand what I'm saying, right? But if I come as a business person and I need somebody to work for me, and then I call you and you are doing mushy, next, because time is of the essence. And I don't want to take you somewhere to work and you are there and you are not able to deliver. So whatever you are doing, bring in your A game, bring in your best energy, put your best foot forward. Someone tells you, introduce yourself in 2 minutes. What do you do? My name is Simbi. I used to sell puff. Who has time for that one? But someone else comes and says, my name is Simbi, I make the best puff in Lagos. Actually, if you taste my puff, you want to taste any other puff. I started making puff when I was 15. Now I'm 42. So I've made puff for over 30 years. So you know that I'm a professional at it. If you don't mind, I can give you a pack to taste. If you taste my puff, which one will you want to eat? Exactly. And it could be that the first person made better puff, but this other person has better packaging, can talk about what he or she is doing, and he gets the job. So when you get any opportunity to market yourself, do it very well. Choose relationships for character, not convenience. And I'm still focusing on those of us that are leaving school, because now that your old friends are no more here, you have to make new friends and have to build new relationships, build new bonds. Why are you building it? Is it because you want to feel accepted? She's everybody's friend, so I want to be her friend. Or because it aligns with what you want? So ask yourself, where am I headed? Is this person headed my direction? If yes, let's do it together. If no, please take your time to get friends that will help you become. Let God shape who walks beside you. You cannot overemphasize that. As you are going out, be praying, Father, I've been needing new friends, a new community, a new set of people. Order my steps, guide me aright. If you don't have the right set of friends, I can tell you for free, you'll be led astray. A lot of the people that have failed in life were deceived by so-called friends. And a lot of people who have made it in life was also because they had great friends. Do you have great friends who will call your name in close corners? Let's run. This story always vexes me. I was telling somebody, I can't read it now because I'm running for time. It's the story of Hezekiah. Hezekiah chose his present comfort and destroyed the whole generation. You can read it when you are done. 2 Kings chapter 20. You can start from verse 1. I am very upset with this man. If I see him in heaven, I will still tell him I'm upset. Hezekiah was sick, and God told him that he was going to die. He begged Isaiah, please help me beg God. I don't want to die. You should just give me a few more years, please. Isaiah the prophet, thank you. Help me beg God. I don't want to die, please. And then God told Isaiah, because he has apologized, tell him that I'll give him more years, he will not die. And in that short years, he made a mess of everything. He called the Babylonians to come into the temple of God to show them everything that God has blessed him with. And in anger, God said, because of this thing that you have done, everybody that is born of you and everything that you have will go into slavery. You will not see them. And Obonjo says, so far it's not in my time, no problem. Can you imagine? That's what he said. He says, so long as it doesn't happen in my era, no wahala. Say it. The word of the Lord you have spoken is good. Isaiah came with the punishment to tell him, this is what God had said. He will destroy everything you have, and all your children and their children's children will go into captivity. And Hezekiah said, the word of the Lord that you have spoken is good. Will there not be peace and security in my own days? So long as when I am alive, there is peace, no problem. When I go, everything can scatter, no wahala. But all of us, we say, ow, ow, ow. But ask yourself, the decisions that you are taking now, what is in it for the next generation? What is in it for your children? What is in it for the people that are coming after you? Are you living selfishly to say, what's my own? So far, me, I'm okay. I don't care. Because that's where we are. Everybody is okay so long as it doesn't affect them. Then when it affects you, you start shouting. So don't be an Hezekiah. Be a person who is ready to leave a legacy. What are you leaving behind? Pastor Sam didn't have to come here every day. His children are at home. He can also say, so long as I've trained my own children, I'm okay. Yakuku only 2. But he comes here all the time to shape lives, so that when he has gone, posterity will remember him. You, what are you doing? Even your younger ones at home, are you grooming them? Your neighbors, your friends, are you building a better society? Whether you like it or not, if the society goes bad, it goes bad for all of us. That your friend, you are saying, waiting consign me. If he becomes Agbero tomorrow, when he sees you on the bus at the bus stop in your fine car, he will argue with his dirty clothes. It's you that will be ashamed. Let's run. So, establishing the position in the word. When you're young, you can rise without fears. Whatever it is that comes to mind, you can pray 48 hours. Nobody will say why. You can decide to go on evangelism. Nobody, in fact, at your age, even if they are saying they want to stop evangelism in buses in Lagos or in Nigeria, if you go with tracts now, no police can arrest you. You are a child. They just, this small pikin, you say that doesn't mean they're not they preach again. That's all. But if an adult goes, they will arrest the person. So use your age to your advantage. Let integrity, let's go back, please. I'm flying. Let integrity be your greatest credential. Let your friends be able to say, no, it does not use to steal. We know those of us that are bad boys, not be this one our pastor, world best. Let's be able to have people say that about you. Position is stewardship, not status. For those of us that are still here, you are the head boy, you are the head girl, you are the class prefect. You got that responsibility to be able to serve, not just to be bragging. If you leave, will people be able to say, oh, we had the best head boy or we had the best head girl? All right. 3 questions for early adulthood. Like David, ask yourself, what Goliath is God calling me to face in this season of my early adulthood? As I am like this now, there is something that my mind is telling me that I can do. There is something your mind is telling you can do. Is it to build an app? Is it to start a business? Is it to start a fellowship? Is it to be a better friend? Is it to reach out to the poor in the society? A young person like you met me some days ago and told me, Ma, I don't know, but I have this burden to help the less privileged, but I don't have anything. I don't know if I can call my friends, and the little things that we have, we can start sharing every month end. You can start somewhere. I keep saying it, just start. Don't wait until it is hula baloo and everywhere. With that little that you have, start something, water it, and you will watch it grow. I'm almost done. Like Joseph, what temptations in this era must you actively decide to resist before they arrive? You can decide to say to yourself, I've not started working, but when I start working, I will never steal. And consciously start making it work. Don't be the person that will steal somebody's biro and say it is just biro, it's not yet money. Don't be the person that you are there when somebody stole and you will not say it is the person because you don't want them to say you said, until you are also a thief. And like Esther, what has God placed in you that's in this exact place in society to fulfill right now? What is that thing that you know that you can start? Something virtuous, something godly, that your mind is telling you that I can actually put an end to this. I can actually talk to my friend about this and we can put an end to it. What are you doing? Thank you very much, Pastor Samsa.